Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to the Upper Manhattan Monthly Market Update Townhouse Report by Harlem Lofts. I'm Robb. Happy Mexican Independence Day weekend. I'm off celebrating, but back in the office at tomorrow at 6 p.m. All right, so what's happening? Everyone else says inventory is super low, but here in Harlem, we're not that low. We have 102 on the market. Low is a normal is 94, so we're actually high. So that's a little different than all the other articles you'll be reading. Specifically, new listings. 12 new came on the month this month. Out of those listings that came on the month, 7 of them are brand new. We haven't seen those before. That's good news for buyers. 5 of those were relisted. So they're regurgitated from people that have pulled them off, and maybe now they have to sell them because their interest rates are getting ready to go up because that arm is getting ready to expire. That's happening in a lot of cases. Left the market, 15 left the market, which is a lot for this time of year. Usually you see the market increasing, but 15 were pulled off. And why were they pulled off? 4 of those sold or went into contract or sold directly. 11 of those were delisted. So this market has a lot of coming on and off. It's not normal for September. This is August report, but it's in September now. All right, so what's happening by breakdown in price? There are 27 under 2 million on the market. There are 45 between 2 and 3 million market. That's the one we told you to watch. There are 24 that are 3 to 4 million. That's also increasing. And then above 4 million, that market, we've seen a lot of properties come off. There are only 6 left on that, the luxury market, we call it. And then discounts, only 8 new discounts. So more people are pulling them off the market rather than discounting them now. That's a change. And now let's go to our next segment. All right, so in contract right now, this is good news, or not, no, this is news. In contract, there's 11. We had 14 in contract last month. Walk over here and look at the scenery a little bit. Added in contract were 3, removed were 6. Out of the 6 that removed, 2 of them closed, but have not been recorded yet. 1 was recorded and 3 were broken contracts. So think about it. The last 4 months or 4 videos, we've talked about how the market is solid, people are at least closing, and they're not pulling them out of contract like they were a year ago. 6 contracts were, out of the 6 removed, 3 of those were broken contracts. That's the first time that's happened since this interest rate debacle started and people were breaking contracts. So you should keep a note on that. What's happening with the price breakdown? 4 of them are under 2 million right now. 5 of them are the 2 to 3 million. That's the one to watch. And 3 to 4 million. There's 2 there. And guess what? 0 on the luxury market. We talked about over 4 million being pulled off the market, and none of them have closed. So the ones that are on the market aren't closing, and they're pulling them off. Those guys have the luxury, obviously, of playing the market and pulling them off and waiting the game out. So where the lower price properties usually don't have the same luxury. So let's talk about what's closed and recorded, and we'll give you some more scenery. All right, so here's our busy chart. What is actually closed and recorded? We had 8 that were recorded this month. So all of the ones fell out of contract. 8 of them went in and were recorded. 3 of those were 1 and 2 families. 3 of those were 3 to 4 families. Same story. And 2 were SROs. None above 4 million sold. And the SROs, that's a whole nother story with the new laws that pertain to migrating immigration and Airbnb laws. So this is a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Our office knows what's going on if you need to call us about that. Okay, so it's a lot of red, and you'll see Miracle circle for me the red areas. The 1 to 2 family homes down 11% on average. Price per square foot down 18%. These were all green all through COVID and even at the beginning of this interest rate issue. Now they're all red. 3 to 3 families and up, average price 2 million, price per square foot 482. There's got to be a bigger story behind that, so don't let me call our office and talk about that one. SROs, 1.38 is your average sale. That's because a couple of them sold for under $1 million. There's stories behind those, so these averages take them with a grain of salt or a grain of sand. And average price per square foot on the SROs is $372. These numbers are low. If you look at the back videos or call our office or sit with me for 20 minutes, we'll show you the graphs and the charts and actually tell you the story as to why we think this happened and why it's happening. Now for my outlook on the market. There are properties that have to be sold because people's interest rates, their arms expired and it went up 100%. There are people that don't have to sell their properties. They're in the luxury market. And those guys are pulling them off, or guys or girls, they're pulling them off the market. So those you won't see until the market corrects a little bit. So if you're a buyer out there and if you're an investor, you're going to go for the properties where someone had an ARM, adjustable rate mortgage, that has gone up 2.5%, and they have to sell their property because rents aren't covered in it anymore. It wasn't planned properly. Those are the investor deals. If you're a buyer wanting the best inventory that's been around in a long time, pay the price. It's discounted. You're not going to get it, at an investor price, but you're going to get a real good price, and then refinance in a couple of years when things hopefully come back down. That's my prediction that they will. They have to, but that's a prediction. Check with your professionals. Anyway, so my outlook is, if you're a buyer, get the primo property. If you're an investor, there's stuff that's going to pop up that you'll be able to grab inexpensively. If you're a seller, things aren't so great right now, but they haven't been for a while. So if you can hang on, hang on. I'm in the real estate business, so I'm not going to tell you to sell your property in a bad market. I'll say if you have the ability to hold on and your mortgage rate isn't doubling, hang on. Harlem is solid. It's coming back, but right now it's a little bit of a tough time for sellers. We'll see you in October. I got to get on a scuba boat and wait 24 hours to get on my flight. I'm back in the office. Thanks, Ted, for the filming. I'm here with some other real estate agents in other country or other states. We're in another country, but other states. We met here to compare the market. Manhattan Beach isn't doing too bad. See you.